Hey guys, Angry Asuda here. This is more of a rambling video and I don't really have a script for this. So I was playing some Hearthstone and I thought to myself, well, Hearthstone is part of World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft is a big MMORPG and a lot of people are still playing it and it's very relevant today. So I thought to myself, why isn't Guild Wars going in this direction? I know that World of Warcraft has World of Warcraft Classic, and you have other stuff, you have a lot of expansions, stuff like that. But Guild Wars really only has Guild Wars Reforged, and that's it. Why not make a card game just like Hearthstone? Let's first look at Hearthstone. Hearthstone is set in the World of Warcraft universe, so you have a lot of characters and other stuff coming from World of Warcraft that are in Hearthstone. You have the cards, you have different minion types, you have undead, murlocs, demons, all that stuff. You play with the characters that are basically already in the main game, such as Brand's Bronzebeard, Deathwing, all that shit. Why don't you have that in Guild Wars? Well, in Guild Wars, we also have different races. We have the Char, we have the Sobari, we have the humans, we have the Norns, but they are just like weird humans, and we have the rats. If you want to draw comparisons between the minion types in Hearthstone and the potential minion types in Guild Wars, you could say that mechs are kind of like Asudas. Asudas like building mechs and whatever. So maybe you can have golems that are like fighting for the Asuda, something like that. Chars could be beasts maybe, or have their own type, like minion type. Humans are humans, Norns are Norns. I don't really think we have demons, but as always, you can also put like random enemy types in there as well. You don't only have to have like people like Leroy Jenkins or whatever. You can also like put a slime in there or like a Drake scale or something like that. So any minion that is like available in Guild Wars can be put in Hearthstone. Now you're probably asking yourself, but Angry Asuda, why? Why are you saying this? I'm saying this because I don't play World of Warcraft. Now, I liked it. Yeah, I like looking at World of Warcraft, it looks nice. It looks like a cool game, but I would never play it. But I'm playing Hearthstone. Now, okay, I'm playing Hearthstone, like big deal. But Hearthstone makes me want to play World of Warcraft. It introduces me to the characters. It gives me a story. It gives me something to be like, oh damn, oh yeah, Brand Bronzebeard. Yeah, I heard of this guy. I played him in fucking the battle cry trigger twice, bro. It introduces you to the world of World of Warcraft. That's why it's like a funnel in a way. It lives like, hey, if you want to, you can go into this world that you already know because of Hearthstone. That's what makes it interesting. Now, if Guild Wars would do this, a lot of people that enjoy card games and whatever can also join Guild Wars. Then they get introduced to something that they haven't seen before. It's a market that has not yet been tapped into. And I feel like that would hugely benefit Guild Wars. And Guild Wars already has the uniqueness of it. It has the minion types, but it can also add new things. For example, the Guild Wars map is extremely big, and certain enemies only spawn at certain locations. Maybe you can have a landscape, just like with other card games. You have, for example, underwater, and then if you put a minion on underwater, it has a certain ability that only works underwater. And then when you put in a land mass or something like that, it has different abilities. Maybe with humans or a different race, you can swap out weapons. Maybe something like that. You can play around with the card concept so much. I mean, look at Slay the Spire. This is a card game that I have never heard of before. I saw that the second game came out, and I downloaded the first one just to see what it was. And it hooked me. It was a really fun game. It still is a really fun game, even though I fucking get my ass beat every time. What I would not recommend is the microtransaction round in Guild Wars. So, in Hearthstone, you have these packs. Well, you have the Dark Moon fair price, whatever. If you buy one, it costs 4 euros, fine. But it doubles. So every time you buy one, it's not 4, it's 8. Then it's 16, then 32. And it's like, dude, I just want this skin. Why are you doubling the expenses that I have to make to get this? This is so extremely shitty and such a predatory way of treating your customers. It's so disgusting. See, if you want this cute ass T-Rex here, you have to spend, if you're unlucky, you have to spend 100 euros or more. I get it. Also with Apex, you had to spend 120 or more to get an heirloom. Fine, there are people who spend that much money. But the problem with it as well is that sometimes you get good ass cards. For example, here you get a Deathwing card. a good ass card. This might actually help you in game. So this means that it's also pay to win. And knowing Guild Wars, I don't think they would do that. I don't think they would go that route, as in like making it pay to win. They didn't do that with Guild Wars, they didn't do that with Guild Wars Reforged, and they're not doing this with Guild Wars 2. So why do it with a card game? But for the cosmetics, I get it. The T-Rex looks really, really cool. But spending like over 100 euros on this? Why? Anyway, guys, that was a rather shorter video. I know. The longer ones will come soon. I'll be gone for like 2 weeks, and then I'll be back. And hopefully, Guild Wars 2 Hardcore would be done by then. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Angry Asuda out.